Quiet. It's starting. It's starting.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Snack Break Club. I'm BogDrakonov, joined once again by Bentley Michaels.
I am here, and we got to get that bow drop bog. I almost called you Drog.
And yeah, we got to figure out how to do that. Some arrows.
So the voice actress who plays Laura is Camilla Luddington. She does. It looks like she does some one-off stuff here on.
I need to find a weapon.
Oh wow! Oh, she's on Grey's Anatomy.
Well, that's cool.
It says she's on 226 episodes of Grey's Anatomy, so she's made a few bucks. Dr. Joe Wilson on Grey's Anatomy, but then she's also like Shadow of the Tomb Raider 2018. She was Lara Croft again. She's been Zatanna in like all of those like animated straight to video like DC movies, like the Constantine, The House of Mystery, Justice League Dark Apocalypse War, Justice League Dark, the first one to that. Rise of the Tomb Raider, which is the second game after this one. She's Supergirl in Infinite Crisis, so she does a ton of voice work. And then, she was on True Blood, Californication. She does like some one-offs and then like, small little guest roles where it's like 6 to 10 episodes or whatever. She's constantly working, and plus, Grey's Anatomy, 226 episodes. She's banked a few. Like I said, she's banked a few bucks.
That's really good.
It was neat to that's the type of person that
So hungry.
is in Hollywood, but is also just constantly working. Like I said, working on that show for 10 years. Like, what a great sort of backup thing to where it's kind of like, all right, this show's gonna run for as long as the show's going to run, and I can kind of make my day job money on that, and then it's like I can audition for stuff that I really want to do, like video games and probably stuff that she's really super interested in, while she kind of keeps afloat, if you will, with that Grey's Anatomy money there, kid.
Yeah, that's going to be good money. I know a lot of people that were obsessed with that show when it was airing new episodes.
Yeah, and did it finally go off the air?
I don't know. It might still be going on.
Because it says on our IMDb through 2022, so I think it's
maybe it is still going.
That's the one with Ellen Pompeo, right?
I don't know.
I was just like I said, I was listening to the Scrubs. Oh yeah, we gotta get some sustenance to heal our our side wound. That was always the fun. Do you remember that side scroller Streets of Rage?
I don't think I've ever played it.
Oh, it's so silly. I mean, it's just like a side scroller fighting game again on the Sega or whatever. And but it was one of those classic things of to keep your health bar up. It was there was an apple, there was a chicken leg, and then there was a whole chicken. And so it's you would knock stuff over or whatever. And it's and depending, the apple is a quarter of your health. Chicken leg was half, and then the whole chicken was a full reboot of your health or whatever. And I always thought it was funny that it's you knock over a garbage can and there's a whole chicken in there laying on the side of the street, and you're just I'm gonna eat this to heal me. Right off of these Streets of Rage. Oh no. Oh, Bog.
Yeah, I have to. It's
Go
the mission objective.
Nope, right in the heart. There you go, bud. No, not in the head. In the heart.
I don't think that worked.
Oh, sorry. I was doing real hunting. My bad. There we go. Oh!
There we go.
Dropped him. Just like the Oregon Trail. You've died of syphilis or whatever it was.
You've died of stab wound to the gut.
That was always the thing, when I would play that game as a kid, is that you would, oh God, you have to gut it in the game?
I don't know.
Oh. Is that I would always load up on ammo and guns and some food, and all of my kids would die, and just because I didn't have enough money or I didn't have enough food, but it's there's a bear, I'll get out and you just shoot the bear or whatever. Oh, Oh, brutal.
There's this Pirates game for like Windows 95 that Wakahisa and I used to play, and you could just, it was pirate ships. You go port to port, fight other ships, get into sword fights, but you could choose what supplies to bring as well. And a lot of times he would just pick like 20 barrels of rum and no other supplies, and then his crew would die of thirst at sea.
Are you supposed to? Is there suspension of disbelief that you harvested the meat from it?
Yeah, I think so.
And put it in your back pocket with your fucking walkie-talkie?
Funny enough, I think the Game Grumps had a line about inventories in House Party.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think Dan tells Aaron to put something in his inventory, and he goes, "Oh, wow, look at that. There's a small void where my penis should be that holds items."
That's super funny. Oh, man. Oh, base camp. Here we go. You got new skills. You got meats. You got some venison.
I mastered this. Oh, yeah. So, little bonus for our Patreon subscribers, if we have any. There's a video that you can have unlocked on any tier. So just $1, and you could see me going through Steam, buying as many upgrades as I can before starting this game, because I am not good at video games. That's why half of this stuff is mastered already.
Oh, I was like, wow, we did all of that? No, but you just bought the upgrades. Hey, man, there's very few video games like this that I've played all the way through. The Black Flag Assassin's Creed one was one of them, but that was because the composer Brian Tyler did the music for that, and that's genuinely that's the reason I bought the video game. And I beat the first two because I was like, I gotta know what's going on with this. And so my buddy Boz, he lent me the first two, and I look at all that meat you harvested.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Laura, you're not even turning the spit. You're gonna burn one side. But he let me borrow the first two, and it drove me nuts for a while to figure out the voice. And then I was like, oh, that's Kristen Bell narrating the. And so I beat the first two, and then it's I beat the third one. The third one was much harder because you got to control an entire pirate ship, and you got to upgrade your ship so you could have ship battles, and dude, fighting some of the bigger ships, I would get so mad, just so mad. It's where you revert to a child. Yeah, that's what you're doing. That's what we're okay. No, yeah, because I didn't hit the fire button. Sure, no, kill me. No, yeah, no, go ahead. No, I'll restart. That's fine. I've only just wasted my entire day.
I tried to play Star Trek Online with a couple of friends who have played it for years. Yeah. And what they neglected to tell me is when you partner up with other players in the game, the enemies you face end up being an average of all your levels. So they're level 50 and I'm level 1. Right. So I think our average ended up the enemies being level 40, which made it easier for them. But I just kept
left and right.
My little fucking cruiser just kept getting destroyed.
Yeah. You watched that show Orville?
Yeah, I just started season 3 last night.
Oh, nice. Season 3 is really cool because they get to do a little bit more of what they want, and they're also a little bit longer of episodes. One of them's almost an hour and a half, but they're all at least an hour, an actual hour, if not a little bit longer. And it you can tell that they're getting to do a show and explore things a little bit more the way that they want to, since it's now specifically run and operated by Hulu and not on Fox.
Oh, that explains that.
That's why it's called the Next Crew, or essentially their version of the Next Generation or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Saved by the Bell, the new class.
I noticed it took more of a serious turn in at least the first half of the first episode I got to watch.
It does. It really does. But also in a good way. again, I think they're able to make more of the show that like Seth wants to make, and like I'm sure the other writers and all that sort of stuff. But
Yeah.
because they kind of tackled some of that stuff with like uh um I forget his name, but basically the Klingon guy.
Bortus?
Yeah, Bortus and like the child and like how the society is all male and like they have the whole tribunal. That comes back and it's a far more drastic like turn and a different thing and a lot of things kind of come back and like they kind of revisit them. But yeah, it's definitely more serious, but I enjoy it all the same. Like all the other stuff was like it was fine and it was a fun show, but it was kind of more campy and more like almost kind of like Freak of the Week in a way. Like it's the exact same formula, but here's the different problem, and basically redone versions. Yeah, put it next to those bottles of rum. What are you doing? It's fire, you dope. Ooh, scary.
This traditional no mask represents.
Yeah, it's a really enjoyable show.
Yeah, I think Bortus has ended up being my favorite. The episode where they get addicted to cigarettes was hilarious.
That was hilarious. Super funny. Just the hiding of it, like, what? No, I'm not. What do you mean? Or like the one on like their holodeck thing where it's like it's just a bunch of like dudes rubbing him down by a lake or whatever.
Oh yeah, and he infects the ship with the porn virus.
Yeah, that's what it was. What are we looking for in here?
I think a way through.
You got to blow up those barrels over there, maybe? Lit up to your right?
Oh, here we go. This trick again.
This old lights her legs on fire. Oh no, my shoes!
Yeah. So where we're moving, and there's going to be a ton of woods.
Look at all this meat that I
around
didn't
us.
have to kill anybody for.
This might be people.
Oh, that's true.
So we're going to have to learn how to be respectful of nature. I mean, respectful of nature is not hard, but like definitely be more prepared than we're used to.
Mm-hmm.
A lot more woods, a lot less cell service.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that's how my mom's house is. Like, she lives 10 minutes from me, but it's 10 minutes up a hill and into the woods. And she can't even get internet out there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like they would have to like it's something that was like $20,000 for them to like extend the line out to like up into the area where her property is, and she's like, I'm not going to do that because then all the people along the way will just take the internet that I paid for.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's how it works, but I was just like, so she's just got like hotspots, and then she's got like 4 bookcases full of television show box sets of just like DVDs, and so like she just watches DVDs, and
she should look into Starlink.
I mean, she's got cable, obviously. Honestly, where she's at, it's a weird dead zone. Like,
it's satellite internet from SpaceX. It's actually surprisingly good. I think Linus Tech Tip said you could even play like first-person shooters on it.
Wow. Yeah, I'll have to tell her that. Starlink. Write that down.
Yeah, and Elon, if you're watching this for whatever reason, pay me for the promo.
He's like, here's $5. Go watch a Star War.
Sorry if I startled you. This place would make anyone a little jumpy.
That's one of my favorite Lucille Bluth lines. When
Watch
she's
a
like,
Star War.
yeah, she's like, Michael does something like An Young's just standing there. She's like, An Young, here's some money. Go watch a Star War.
I'm sorry, I'm Matthias.
My manners, I'm sorry. We want to cut you up and eat you.
This guy has given me like early into an Aliens movie vibe.
Oh, yeah, good call.
Sweetie, you look exhausted. Sit down. Yeah.
Sweetie, you look exhausted. Go to sleep right next to our fire. Like that town in the Walking Dead or whatever. They're like, come to whatever, and they like follow the train tracks, and then they're just killing people and like.
Oh yeah.
Up.
Himiko was beautiful, enigmatic, but also ruthless and powerful. Legend says she had
This is the
powers.
info dump part of the game.
Swear she
Everyone's reading your screens.
Yeah.
She commanded an army of samurai warriors. Her magnificent storm
Ooh,
guards,
samurai warrior.
they rode the very winds of the battle, laying waste to all who opposed them. They say the sun
This game is
will
like,
Himiko's
I mean, I know it's
command. She
2013,
will
which is near
everything
10
its
years
rays
old.
touched, from the
Oh,
The
mountains.
graphics on this game really held up. Like,
Yeah, and especially like that sort of blur right through the fire right there.
yeah.
Like as we were kind of like, you know, with the heat wave thing or whatever.
Oh my
Oh.
god. How are you doing with the heat wave?
Oh man, today, oh gosh, I've been recording. So I've got a new podcast, Speed Movie Minute, where my buddy Roger and I are breaking down movie Speed 1 minute at a time. And oh no, a bear trap. And yeah, the last 2 Mondays it was like 100 degrees outside. For about 2.5 weeks, it's been 90 to 100 every day. And as much as I would love to just run my air conditioner, I'm also like, man, it's gonna really jack up my electric bill.
Yeah.
And so like I just kind of deal with it, you know, heat wise. And careful now. Uh-oh. Oh, right in the
Thank God for
Great.
slow motion.
Yeah, no kidding.
I was going to
Great.
do this a couple of times, I think.
Oh yeah, I bet you the slow motion gets. Oh, there we go. Goosh, man, that arrow really explodes a wolf head, eh?
Yeah, she has no luck.
Oh Lord. And I love how they just like flip out of the way. I mean, I understand why, but it's still. Oh, bear traps. Wolves set these traps.
At least it's
Hey.
people she knows.
I bet you this person betrays her. Are these like her buddies from the boat?
Yeah.
Luckily, God,
I'm so glad you're here.
she's got a
Is Sam?
she's got a stick wound through her left ribs and a bum left foot now.
Yeah.
But I passed out. When I...
Although that wound seemed to heal up once she ate some deer.
We need to find them.
Oh,
Is
yeah,
that
it did, didn't it?
That old dude with like the hat, he looks like he's based off of what's his face from Jaws.
I'll go with her. No.
Does his shirt have an escape key on it?
You know how to use one of these? It's been a while.
The guy in the vest, the Bradley Cooper looking guy.
No, that guy, the glasses. Yes, he does.
Oh, interesting.
Huh. He must be their IT guy.
You gonna be okay?
Yes, I just need to rest for a few minutes.
He's got a real Bradley Cooper from Alias type of vibe, you know,
Yeah.
plus mustache. And he's got a
It's,
cool leather bag, so you know he's serious.
Oh, yeah. Let's take a quick snack break here and come right back to this.
Snack break.